welcome to my channel. So today, this is my first video, and before we get started, I want to tell you a little bit about myself and what we're going to be doing here. So this is going to be a reaction channel for BTS content, and I want to tell you a little bit about my journey as an ARMY. So I first discovered BTS, I guess, or like really got into BTS on October 6th, 2020. And yes, I know the date because it totally changed my life. I had heard of BTS before. My friend Annie, many of you may know as Spring Groove. She's been one of my best friends forever. She was super into BTS way before I got into BTS. And I just never really looked into them. Like, I didn't think that K-pop was like my kind of music. I grew up kind of like grungy or like pop punky, you know. I like Good Charlotte and Say Anything and Simple Plan. So I always liked pop music, but I never, you know, really dabbled in it too much. On the morning of October 6th, 2020, I woke up early to go to the gym, and I had not charged my phone because I am irresponsible like that, I guess. Since my phone was dead, it was dead by the time I got out of the gym. I plugged it in once I got in my car, and I turned the radio on, and Dynamite was playing, of course, because Dynamite was everywhere at this time. And I had never really listen to it. Like, you know, you hear music here and there and all over the place, but I had never actually like sat down and listened to Dynamite. And I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. This is so good. And so something in me just changed from that moment. I was just a different person. So by the time I got home, my phone had turned back on, and I sat in my parking lot and I put Dynamite on again. And then I was like, I wonder what they look like. So I looked up pictures of BTS, and then I messaged Annie and I was like, I think RM is my bias. So I sent her that, and she freaked out. She was like, oh my god, what? That day I listened to Dynamite probably 50 times. I got home, got in the shower, I queued Dynamite up like 50 times in a row. It was a fucking bop. That night, I had worked all day. That night, I came home and I fell into the pit. I fucking spiraled so hard into the BTS pit. It felt like I had been reborn. Is that cheesy? I felt like a different person, really. So by that night, I was watching V-Lives and music videos, and I was like, there's no way that I can ever come back from this. Like, I love them. I love them. I'm in love. I didn't know that you could be in love with some people, but apparently you can. As I got more into BTS, I noticed a lot of people like side-eyeing me and treating me a little bit differently, kind of like making fun of me, and a lot of people would say, oh, I don't even know who you are anymore, or like, what happened to you, or like, oh, you like Asian stuff. So I was just kind of like, I felt like kind of alone. Even though BTS made me feel really good inside, it's kind of hard to have people judge you and make you feel bad for something that brings you so much happiness. And I did have Annie, and she was like a rock for me. She made it a lot easier, but it was hard to put myself out there, I guess, and be like, no, this is something that I love, and you're not gonna make me feel bad about it. And I like, still, it's like, I don't know, 6 months later, and people still kind of are like, so BTS, blah blah blah. But it's just kind of become who I am now. I'm like the BTS girl, or like the coworker that likes K-pop, whatever. But BTS fully deserves like everybody to look into them and enjoy their music. Like, these are 7 outstanding young men who don't have a crumb of toxic masculinity. They touch each other and they hug each other, and they spend all their time together. They put out bops. They're all so talented, and they just spread this message of self-love, love others, be yourself, don't be afraid, you're not alone. And that is something that you don't see very often, if ever, especially in America. So I love them, and I am doing this channel as like another way to appreciate them. And you know, I've met so many amazing friends through BTS, people that like I feel are easier to connect with than people in my actual life. So it's really nice to be in this community. I'm so proud to be a fan of BTS, and I look forward to putting out content here and hopefully, you know, be a friend to you if you also feel like you don't have anybody to talk to about things that you love, or, you know, if people in your life judge you because you like something that's different. So in every video, I am going to watch a music video or some BTS content, and I've seen a lot of it just because I have been ARMY for like 6 months, and my friends, you know, obviously we sit down and watch BTS content together. I mean, that's really like all we do. We're gonna watch some BTS stuff. I'm gonna react to it because I mean, like, that's my favorite thing to do anyway. But in every video I'm also going to have a featured art me because I love art me's. Obviously, if you know me, you know Spring Groove, the person I've been talking about through this whole video. She's huge on Twitter and Instagram, and of course she's one of my favorite art me's. But I do just want to hold this space, and if you're an art me and you want to be featured in a video, I will have your print that I will buy from you behind me for the entire video. I will plug you, I will obviously shout you out and put a link in the info to either your store or your Twitter, whatever you tell me. I always ask permission first before, you know, buying and putting somebody in a video. So yeah, with that, I guess I will show you this beautiful piece. This is Bubblegum Jimin by Spring Grove. And this is probably one of my favorite prints of hers. It's just so, like, the colors are so beautiful, and I love Jimin. All my friends call me the Jimin of the group because I am a Libra queen just like him. But yeah, Spring has been doing art since we were like, I don't know, 10, maybe earlier, and to watch her growth has been so cool and so special. And she's been drawing a lot of BTS stuff. I'm sure if you know her Discount Demon AU, which is a comic, and she is actually doing an OC comic right now on Webtoon, which she just launched, which everybody should go check out. It's called It Strikes a Chord. It's amazing, so go support her. She has a really awesome Patreon. She does live streams every week, and she's a great person and an amazing artist, so hey. Okay, so I am pulling up our first BTS video. I was going to do Namjoon's performance of Intro Persona, but I wanted to do something maybe a little bit more well-known, I guess, for my first video. And I know I'm a little late to the game on this one, and everybody's already seen this video a million times, but I mean, there's 7 members, so every time you watch the video there is something new to look at, and this is obviously where I began, so I feel like it's only fitting to watch Dynamite. Rip to the Big Hit logo. Hype's cool, I guess. They are so cute. I love this pastel look. It's just so sweet. Jimin looks like an angel. Jungkook and his milk, that's so ridiculous. He's so precious. We know they love ping pong. Oh, RM, my first bias. RM is not my bias anymore. And I don't need to talk about my bias today because it's too much. We don't need to go there. Apparently JK didn't feel good here. Poor baby. But he looks great. Ooh, get it, Jimin. Get it, Jimin. Break it down, baby. This is my favorite Tae hair. This honey blonde look, especially when it's curly, fuck me up. Literally the most handsome man in the world. This was my phone background forever. That Looney Tunes jersey. Sugar. I fucking love Jin. He's such a fucking queen. Ooh, ooh. Fucking get it, Tay. They are so precious. Their dynamic is just so wholesome. Jin, Mr. Worldwide Handsome. Light it up. I love that hip. Ooh. Taking this green suit is just too much for me. Angel! Look at his little dreamy face. You can just tell how much they love each other. It's so good. I feel like Hillary Duff. I want to learn this dance. That would be a disaster. Maybe one day I'll do a video where I learn this dance. Oh. Okay, Tay. So cute. Alright, so that is my first video. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe if you love Namjoon. If Namjoon was your first bias, please subscribe. I feel like Namjoon was like everyone's first bias. I'm not going to tell you who my bias is. I'm sure it will be very evident very quickly if it hasn't been already. I tried to intentionally not talk about my bias today because I'm sure I'm gonna lose it in a lot of videos. That will be fun. Comment who you think my bias is. If you follow me on Twitter, it's very evident. My Twitter is freakonalish _, the same as my YouTube channel, just with an underscore at the end. Same as my Instagram, so feel free to follow me there. Like I said, I love making army friends, and you know, if you feel alone, I'm here for you, and come join our little purple community. It's fun. Join our little purple community. We love making new friends. Also, if you're an ARTMY, please let me know if you want to be featured in a video. Just send me a message on Twitter or Instagram, or you can email me freakonalish69@gmail.com. And I will get back to you there. So yes, thank you, like, subscribe, and remember to BTS and manifest.